Hey everybody, it's Sunday here in Houston, Texas, and I went to get gas at Costco, got a slice of pizza, combo for lunch, and my GPS, she got lost, right? And so that sparked something in my mind, and how I was thinking about the Built to Exit, the newly branded Built to Exit podcast yesterday with Jason Cisneros. And one of the things he was hitting on, I had listened to that for the third time this morning, and he was talking about the exit from your business. Everybody is going to exit one way or the other, and there's going to be an involuntary exit where you fail, or a orchestrated exit by design. It does it the way you want, and what is your outcome? So I started thinking about some things. I started thinking about the synchronistic business strategy. So when I started learning about these banking strategies, family banking strategies, infinite banking strategies, where people are utilizing the same money they're paying toward their debts, including their mortgage, and actually getting a return on that money. How do you do that? You pass it through a whole life insurance policy, and you deposit it in the policy, and then you pull it out. You borrow it. It's a wash loan, so there's no interest, and you pay your bills on time. In like less than 10 years, you've got enough money in your policy to completely pay off all your debt and your mortgage. All right. And then you're paying yourself back. And then I stumbled on this guy. He was a Navy Reserve officer, bought a house, probably used his VA loan to buy the house. And then he used this strategy, the family banking strategy, to pay off his house. And then he bought a franchise, a fitness franchise, and he borrowed from the policy again to pay off, or to buy the franchise. And then he kept paying himself back, and he bought it again. And then that was the basic introduction to me of these synchronistic bank or business strategies, but not really. I had actually had an experience with a company called, a group of companies called High Sierra Group, and they were all companies that supported the produce industry. They had a nationally accredited university, Ceres University. The owner of the company is a retired Army Ranger Colonel, Vietnam vet, did like 8 tours in Vietnam, has a PhD. He's the dean of the university. And they're primarily to do the HACCP training for the food safety managers, the warehouse managers. They do consulting for these warehouses so they can pass the Primus inspection. They partner with Primus to have guys do the inspections. You know, they have, he's got an interest in AME certified laboratories. They actually set up the PCR system in these warehouses so they can actually do their own testing for the pathogens, E. coli, Ebola, Listeria, Salmonella, all that, right? So they all work together. Okay, so I was the rep for that guy, and so I understood that totally, right? And I'm thinking about, oh my gosh, this book I read, God Owns My Business. This guy was an insurance agent, primarily PNC, and he made God the owner of his business. And he paid the taxes. God paid taxes to the state, whatever, and all that. And paid a tithe, right? And it got me thinking about having this network of businesses that support each other, but the making the beneficiary of a trust that controls these businesses the church. All right. I'm like, oh, that is flipping brilliant. And you can actually make things that support the do the work that the church needs to get done. And I'm like, oh, this is interesting. So that is why you have these. I mean, everything I've in my life to this point has brought me here with this understanding. I'm flipping excited about this. All right. Have a great Sunday.